Hello, hello! It is Tenchi time. It's Tenchi Saturday. How's everybody doing? I am no longer wearing my devilishly handsome costume anymore because it's not Halloween anymore. Although I'm sure many people are still celebrating and having plenty of festivities. How's it going, my little simpletons? I am doing well. I spent my day today kind of just like hanging out with a bunch of friends. One of my friends, they have a tricky time getting time away from their work because they work with kids and they work on camps and museums and stuff. And so the timing just isn't quite perfect for them to, meet up with me and my other friends. So we were able to take a day off together, all of us, and we were just watching movies. That's what I was doing. And it felt like such a perfect day for it because where I'm at, it was so overcast, so chilly, no sunlight. Which means we just kind of sat on a couch, ordered food, watched movies, went on a walk here and there, and then or watched another movie, ate some ice cream. The first movie we started with, and it's crazy to me that I haven't seen this before, to be honest, because it's like right up my alley. Let me show you. It's called Pacific Rim. Surely you may have heard of it, but perhaps you have not. This movie came out like over a decade ago. I can't believe how old this movie is. I remember this movie mostly because of two things. Firstly, Charlie Day is in it, and he's like a really funny actor. He's in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which I think is hilarious. He was Luigi, and he did a great job as Luigi, I think, in the Mario movie. Just a funny dude. He's the kind of guy who is like, if he's doing anything, I'm probably likely to go see it because I just think he's that funny. So he was in it, and I remember being surprised that he was in it because it looked like a movie that was taking itself seriously. And I guess I'm gonna add on two more things. It's three total. The other thing I remember hearing about it was that it was made by Guillermo del Toro, which if you don't know, like he's kind of like a movie guy. He's like a, that sounds ridiculous. He's a director, and he's a really solid one from what I've heard. Like I've watched Pan's Labyrinth, and it's creepy and weird and cool. He's just always trying to do something kind of special and different and out there with his movies. Very much a storyteller. And the last and the most important reason why I knew about this back in the day was because 2013, you can rewind the clock that far back, Game Grumps and Let's Plays were just becoming like really popular. And to me, Game Grumps is like, oh geez, like they're just like some of my favorite Let's Players ever. And at the time, I don't entirely know why, but they were picked to help design a couple of the mechs in it, and I'm pretty sure it was sort of like a cross promotional thing. Like they were being asked to design some mechs so that people would be attracted to Pacific Rim from watching Game Grumps. And I mean, it almost worked. I didn't go see it, but I heard about it. Hey Turner Kid, how's it going? We're talking about movies because today I've had a very lazy day with my friends. We've just been chilling on the couch, watching movies under a blanket, surrounded by, stuffed animals. What kind of movies do you like to watch on a lazy day? How's your day been? Has it also been lazy? Because it's so gloomy over here, which, I don't mind gloomy weather, although I do like having a lot of sunlight. But, when it's gloomy, I just want to stay inside. I want to stay warm. I want to do nothing. It makes me lazy. You had to do stuff? Heaven forbid. I don't think I had to do really much of anything today. Although I am going to a con tomorrow, which means I should probably try to, after stream, I might have to do some of my angel chores. You got a Philly cheesesteak. So it was worth it. Nice. I love a good Philly cheesesteak. There's like a chain that does them. What's it called? What con? Normally I prefer to tell people afterwards what con I was at. So I'll let you know after. I'm probably on Monday gonna do like a con haul, and we'll talk about how the con went. So for now, it's a secret. You'll know later. Although I guess even then, like, I don't know. People will find out about it eventually. It's called Youmacon. It is a smaller con based out of Detroit. I've been a handful of times. It's been a bit of a mess in the last couple of years as far as cons go. I haven't really kept up with it very much, but apparently 2 years ago, they had to like cancel the Maid Cafe and cancel a bunch of panels. And honestly, a lot of people were thinking that it wasn't going to happen this year, but it is, thankfully. I guess I can go look them up. Youmacon, baby. So I'm not gonna lie, up till like a week ago, I was like pretty sure I'm not going to this thing. I'm not that interested. I don't feel like going into a cosplay. I've been to plenty of cons this year, but then they announced that there's going to be a VTuber panel. There's going to be a VTuber panel. There's going to be 4 gals, of which I have not really watched their clips much, but like there are they're popular enough that I've seen their shorts, specifically Yomi Quinley. She's super cute. I think she's supposed to be like a witch, and I have seen her, you know, kind of bring a very funny sort of gremlin energy to every video that I've seen her in. So I'm curious. I just want to go see. I want to know what kind of questions people will have, and I'm basically always looking for any excuse to go interact with the VTuber at a con. So looking to go do that. And what else? Yeah, I guess I'm also gonna. So a couple months ago, they released the Hololive trading card game. As everybody might know, I'm actually a very big, avid trading card gamer. And since Hololive made their own, then they released like since they released their own cards and they released them in English earlier this year, I haven't been able to get my hands on any of them because they're very rare where I'm at. Like, you just can't find stores very easily. So I'm hoping that at this con I might find some intro decks, some packs, I don't know. Even I think really just enough to like invite a friend over for dinner and then play a game once or twice. That's all I want. Maybe some extra cards to use as tokens when I play Magic. And aside from that, Gura merch, I guess, as usual. Stickers and... is there anything I really want aside from stickers? I don't think so. Have you been to a con before? Have you ever wanted to? That you were talking about the ones owned by Shy Lily. Yeah, there's another trading card game. That one's it's very indie VTuber focused, but to be honest, I've thought that the cards don't look professional enough, so I haven't really wanted to get them. But it is cool. I think it would be awesome if we got to a point where someday I was big enough to be on a trading card. That'd be the dream. But nah. Have you ever been to a con? Have you ever wanted to go to one? I remember the first time I went, I was so aghast. Like, I was so surprised at how much fun it was, because I guess I don't know. Like, I'm very extroverted. I love chatting, but I don't really, I guess, I don't know. When there's a lot of people around, I just start getting annoyed by the amount of people, by the noise, the smell. So it can kind of depend. Like, I don't mind a festival. I don't mind a concert because there's like, the music is why you're there, you know? But at a con, there's so many different loud things in front of you. There's not like a unified thing you're all experiencing, you know? So it can kind of get to be a little bit much. But I was surprised. You just see so many people in so many cool costumes and cosplays that normally that's what ends up taking up most of my brain power. I'm just walking around going, oh my god, I know that character. That's so cool. And that's probably the best of it. You thought about wanting to go to TwitchCon, but that thought got shattered. Yes, so I haven't really talked much about it, but that's been all over the internet in the last couple of weeks. Near as I can tell, somebody got assaulted at TwitchCon. I think it was Amirichu. I haven't really kept up with the news, mostly because that's how I keep myself happy, I guess. But yeah, I wouldn't want to do TwitchCon. I think it's too big. Yeah, Amiru did it. Yeah, or not did it, but rather she was victimized, it seems, and it's been a whole discourse for people. I don't know. I don't I feel like once it gets to that size, like, isn't the platform too big? Like, what does one Twitch streamer have in common with another? All the VTuber gifts got thrown out. Yeah, I heard about that too. I think Iron Mouse was taking a lot of personal, let's say, stake in it, even though it really wasn't her fault. I don't know. I think it's difficult. It's like going to it just gets to be too large, you know? Too large of an audience for too many different things. You know, also what's been in the news too is Hololive is coming to Twitch this month, I think. So it's because Twitch is not keeping up with their promises. I mean, it's the con organizers, right? I mean, we're laying the blame at their feet, at Twitch the brand, but more than likely they probably pay a subcontractor or something to organize these. But I also don't know. I don't know anything about it. At the end of the day, people are unhappy with it. It's tricky. But I'm not personally all that interested in going to a con that large. It just seems overwhelming, personally. Anyway, there's a Hololive Twitch takeover. So if you don't know, Hololive is like the biggest company in VTubing in the English space. One sec. So they're the biggest company in VTubing in the English space, but traditionally they've always done all their stuff on YouTube, and they're doing this thing called Holiday. I guess it's just a single day event on the 20th. Basically, they're taking over all of Twitch. A bunch of them are going to be streaming on Twitch, which I guess is a big thing. I'm not really sure exactly what's so crazy about it, besides the fact that it's almost like they're officially endorsing, like, hey, let's go to Twitch, baby. I'm curious to see what it'll look like, at least. Just as a fan of Hololive and somebody who also is a VTuber on Twitch, I wonder if it'll either bump numbers for VTubers across the board, or if on the other hand, everybody who's watching VTubers are now going to go see the big ones, you know, Calliope Mori and etc. But as a fan, I'm excited. I think that's good for them. I hope. Let's do a Wordle while we keep chatting. So you've never been to a con before, yeah? Is there a particular reason? Have you ever wanted to go to it? Oh, you mentioned that you wanted to go to Twitch, but that's kind of out there now. I feel like they're gonna have to. It seems like there's a lot of ill will there. I don't know how people are. I don't envy Twitch. They're gonna have to come up with a way for people to feel safe again at their events, and I don't know how you do that besides, you know, slowly doing it over and over again until people kind of forget about the last incident. And, you know, there's not much to affect change, I think, besides, you know, implementing new security companies, I would guess, right? Firing the old guys, coming out with new ones. Secure. That seems like a good word to use, huh? Oh, too many letters, I guess. How about cures? Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, we got the E in the right place. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that TwitchCon is something that has appealed to me, nor like New York City Comic Con either. The one that I really want to go to is called Offkai. It's out in California, in the States. There it is, next year's date already, July 24th. It's all VTubers all the time. And it is like the TwitchCon for VTubers, so it is pretty big from what I've heard. But it's only about VTubers, and I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. FaZe Connect will be there. There's so many more companies than there used to be, it's crazy. I think that right now, FaZe Connect is probably my favorite, because they've got like Mari_Yen. She's so funny. Of these other ones, I guess I recognize SVP. They're also pretty good. Who do I follow there? There's a worm girl. She's very funny. Periwamu Winkleton. There she is. And then there's also a snail gal. She's pretty cool. Aegis Link I also remember, but I don't recall who I watched from Aegis Link. And it's funny to say watch too, because for the most part, it comes down to just clips. It's because I got to go to college, so I need to save money for my Twitch channel. I just got my driver's license, just started driving alone. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, you're still starting out, so... But there's plenty of time. There's never really a rush, I don't think, for this sort of stuff. I don't personally feel too rushed. Although I would really like to make Offkai happen this year. I was gonna go last year. I mean, next year. I was gonna go this year, but I twisted my ACL, so it just didn't make any sense for me to go. But, oh, I gotta keep my finger on the pulse, because these, the Offkai rooms go really fast. And, I guess I've always wanted to have this kind of con experience. I've heard that at cons, especially anime cons, you kind of have a lot of nerds, right? So you have a lot of nerds, which means that it's a lot of people that haven't really experienced party life all that much. Which means there is a lot of partying that happens at the cons. So I have this dream. I have this dream of getting a hotel room at the con center. Maybe with a couple friends. And just like through sheer charm and wit and a winning smile, ending up at a party. I would really like to do that. That's like a dream. I remember the guy with a dream. I think mine is not as impactful. And, well, may us both achieve our dreams. How's it going, Tyler? How's your night been? We're chatting about cons right now. Your first con is probably going to be if you get invited as a creator. Wow, that'd be pretty cool, huh? I would be so, like, oh, I would be so proud. I'd be cheesed, man, to be invited. I don't even know what I would talk about. Maybe we could do like a VTuber meet and greet. That'd be fun if I got to that size, or a panel. Oh, I could do a panel about Magic the Gathering. I could do a panel about, I don't know. I think probably Magic the Gathering is the thing I'm like the biggest nerd about. In fact, I've thought about like switching to exclusively streaming Magic, but I think it's going to be a little too much to do that. However, in 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, they're going to do the pre-release for Avatar: The Last Airbender, like the Magic the Gathering set. Let's see. And they're going to do it on Magic Arena. And yours truly, we're going to be doing like 4 or 5 streams of just Atla the whole week. There's this format called Draft where you're like picking cards one at a time to build your deck. And I'm pretty good at it. I think I've managed to get to Diamond in Arena, if I'm not mistaken. I'm fairly solid. And also, I just like Avatar: The Last Airbender. I like Magic. And yeah, we're gonna stream it. We're gonna see how that goes. I don't really want to do just Magic content because, like, in my head, it's like a black hole. Like, you attract a lot of people playing Magic, but Magic is also... It's like most people who play Magic and watch Magic content, they just want to watch Magic stuff. So, you know, there's like a balance there. Tyler says, we're good, hanging out, trying to hype up for the Halloween Rave Part 2 tonight. Oh, nice. I saw that you got hit on, huh? How'd that go? Tell me about that. I bet you're feeling like a little puffed peacock, man. You're unprepared. How does one prepare to be hit on anyway, though? Aside from practice. You know, I also felt that way when I was on stream with Kino on Thursday. I just started to kind of joke, flirt with him, and he started hitting me back, and he was so smooth. I was like, what the hell, man? Like, you're actually good at this. I can't say I've ever really practiced flirting with people like that, so, like, I only have terrible one-liners, you know? Did you fall from heaven, etc. Or did it hurt when you fall from heaven? See, I'm not even good at that. He's a man-eater? Oh, maybe I should be concerned. Tyler is a senpai, so we shouldn't be surprised. That's true. He's got us all in his grasp. But yeah, I'm thinking about streaming some Magic the Gathering. I think it's gonna be cool. I'm just like, I've invested so much time into this game. It's a lot like TF2, but even more, if you can believe it. So Mars has been on stream a couple of times, right? Mars and we were roommates in Angel College, and we were roommates during freshman year of Angel College, okay? So that means that we were making our least thought out decisions. And you might imagine, oh, they were, drinking heavily, getting up to all sorts of shenanigans, maybe breaking a couple laws. No, we weren't that cool. No. What we did was we would play Magic the Gathering on our dorm floor until like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, a couple nights until 4. And it wasn't like we're starting at midnight. It was like we're starting at 8 o'clock at night, playing like 7 to 8 hours straight. In fact, I remember a friend of the stream, Pyro, who's been on a lot of times, and would then become my next year Angel College roommate. Yes, yeah, we had ladies come by, knock on our door, where they were like, "What are you guys doing? We keep hearing something above our floor." And we were like, "Oh, we're just rolling dice because we're playing Magic." The way I met Pyro though, Pyro and Mars were on the same project, right? And they had a really shitty project lead, like titanically shitty, like so bad that this guy was never given projects again. But I met Pyro because he would come and interrupt our games of Magic, knock on our dorm door, and he'd be like, he just want to spend 30 minutes complaining to Mars. And I'm just like, I remember my first impression of Pyro, I was like, yeah, that guy sure complains a lot, For an old wizard that has like lizard powers or whatever, you would think you'd just be able to incinerate anyone who's kind of getting in your way. But so yeah, we played Magic like all the freaking time. And even then I had already been playing Magic for like 6 or 7 years. So yeah, we're going to do a Magic stream. We're going to see how that goes. I don't know. I think I have a lot to say about Magic, but it's one of those things that it's like, I don't know if it's funny. I don't think it's all that like, it's very technical. It's like hearing somebody talk about a car, you know what I mean? Like they start talking about alternators or how many pistons the engine has, and I just feel like my eyes glaze over and I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man. What does any of that do? Looking forward to it. You need a higher being's educational perspective. Let me tell you, if I could just beam all of my knowledge right into your brain, it'd probably start melting out of your ears. And I've actually thought a couple of times about like going pro. I mean, not like pro, like I wouldn't want to make it my job, but I've thought about going to tournaments and stuff. I feel like the difficulty is that tournament grinders are not there to have fun or to meet people. So I sit down and I play and they don't even introduce themselves. They don't really look you in the eye. It feels like there's like not that much sportsmanship, unfortunately. It's very much like, let's get this game done and I'm going to try to crush you and then goodbye. Whereas for me, it's like, I don't know. I'd rather meet a rival. I'd like to know your name, get to know you. But also, admittedly, like I've never like been a card store regular. I normally like drift through card stores. I'll come in once a month, but people don't really get to know me that way. So it's kind of tricky, but I've thought about it for Pauper especially because there's like this format where all the decks are like $40 or less. So it's a lot easier to get into than the other formats where the deck prices start at $100. But still, I just found that I don't know. I didn't feel connected to the people I was playing with. Turner says, I want to tell you something regarding my game development. Wow, let us know. Whoa, Sharp Finch exclusive. Take out your notepads, reporters. Let us know. No, same with 40K. That's too bad. I heard that there's actually rules in 40K where there's like a non-zero amount. It's not high, But like, let's say you can gain like 10 points in a game, right? I've heard that like 2 points out of 10 you can win by just being a sportsman and by having really well painted miniatures. Which, I mean, I guess that doesn't necessarily make for a better community, but I would have expected them to kind of be a little bit more outgoing for that reason, I suppose. You think December it's time to start actually developing that mascot horror because you'll be on break. Oh, fun. You know, I also think I'll probably be taking a bit of a break around that time or in that month. And I was thinking of doing Final Fantasy 14. Angels do get breaks around Christmas time as well, if you could believe it. Even though for some of us, it's probably the time that we're most needed. So I'm planning on taking off a week and just like treating Final Fantasy 14 like it's my job. We'll see. The painted bonus is kind of important. You're going to aim to release a demo this summer. Nice. Let me tell you, I think that having a schedule is probably like the most important step to getting a hobby done. Because that's what like made the difference for me being here right in front of you right now. Like a year ago, I was like, you know what? I want to do this VTubing thing. I want to do it. So I'm going to make a schedule on how quickly I'm going to design my own character and how I'm going to draw my own character. And this is when colors are going to be done. This is when the design is going to be done. This is when the character sheet will be done. And then finally the model by June is what I said. And then I tore my ACL, completely fucked that all up. Although I wasn't really on schedule even before then. But, you know, what it did teach me was by June, I want to be VTubing. And I didn't get to do all the other things. I would say I still have some design ideas. I don't have a model. I don't have a character sheet. But I am streaming. And I did start streaming when I wanted to. So here I am, you know? So yeah, I hope the best for your demo. Oh, you should give us like exclusives. Let us like play the demo on stream, you know? I mean, you would stream it too, I'm sure, but that would be really cool. I have a couple of friends that actually make games too. A friend of Wormy's works on this game called Astronautilus. I haven't spoken about it much, but I do want to stream it. And in fact, when we finish Doom, this might be the next one. So a friend of Wormy's, and also Wormy has actually done work for this game, by the way. Wormy's done a couple of sprites, I'm pretty sure. And they're also working on the soundtrack for the sequel. Ooh, It's like a roguelike, I think, about aliens, but it's also super, like sea creature inspired. I have not tried it yet, but you know what? And I think I'm choosing right here, right now. After Doom, this is what's up. Final Fantasy 14, let's go! Yeah, I have a lot of friends. Syl keeps talking about Final Fantasy 14. I have this other friend of mine that also keeps playing it. We were talking, I was at a Halloween party last night, actually. And one of my friends was telling me about how there's like a housing crisis in Final Fantasy 14. Like, for some reason, the houses, okay. A quick little lesson about MMORPGs, right? So, if you've never heard the term before, an instance, that means it's like, imagine like a private little room that has been created. And sometimes it's been created to host a dungeon that you're going to play with just you and 6 people. But you're away from the rest of the massively online part of the game, right? And so most MMORPGs like Wizard 101, World of Warcraft, I think, you know what, I shouldn't speak because I can't speak from experience, but at least in Wizard 101 and a lot of other games, they do what's called instance-based housing. So when you load up into your house, it's an instance, which means it doesn't take up physical space on the map. Final Fantasy 14, apparently, ass backwards, or at least they don't do that. I don't know about ass backwards. I don't know what's correct and what's not. But like Club Penguin, yes, exactly. Club Penguin does the exact same thing, where like your island is not on the main island. You're not buying a house on the main island. Nobody can break into your house. But in Final Fantasy 14, your home is like a real physical location. And also, apparently, if you don't log in within every month, they kick you out, they evict you, and they put your house on the market, which is crazy. It feels like every time I hear about this game, there's like another design element that I've heard about that they've created to keep those daggers in you forever. You know? And so, but I keep hearing about it. I keep hearing that, you know, the other thing too is, friend of the stream, I believe it was Mezzopaggio I was talking to. Friend of the stream, Mezzopaggio, was like, I was asking them about their favorite Final Fantasy games, and they were like, oh, I've played almost all of them, right? Like he'd played, I think he hadn't played 12, but when I was asking, okay, can you rate them? He was like, 14 is almost unfair. And I was like, what? And he goes, well, it's like 3 perfect 10 out of 10 games stapled together. And I was like, seriously? What? That's like such high praise in such a specific way that it's just like, okay, I mean, maybe there's something there. But everything that people say to me about Final Fantasy XIV is that, like, the first, like, 30 hours is just dog water. Like, you're just slogging through a whole work week worth of time before you get to anything that's actually good. I know Tyler's played. Maybe you can confirm or deny, but that part of it feels kind of like a tough sell. Damn, can't escape the homeowners association even my escapism games. I guess somebody's got to keep the riffraff out, right? It sounds like it was pretty expensive too, and they had to implement rent control. And it's like, what the hell? It's like New York City in real life. I'm afraid of ever doing Final Fantasy XIV. You just got out of a Fortnite addiction. Oh no. We can't just keep trading game addictions after game addictions. It's just not gonna work that way. How come it's never easy to get addicted to the good stuff, like walking or just drinking water or something? You might see if anybody wants to beta test it. Well, let me know, because I would be down to beta test a little. It kind of depends on how much time you need, I guess, and when. But I like testing games. I love testing code. I used to program a little bit here and there, and I just like that you can break stuff in code and nothing bad happens. Like, imagine this. You're like building a catapult, right? Or something. And you're like testing the maximum strength of the catapult. What could go wrong? Well, maybe the whole thing snaps in half. You can't really recover from that. Now you're out of the catapult. But with programming, you can do whatever the fuck you want. As long as you've copy pasted a base version somewhere else, you can throw that thing against the wall as hard as you want, and the wall will probably break before the program does. I guess when you're not doing something physical, you kind of get away from that, I guess. Are we ever going to finish this Wordle, I wonder? Steam. The E isn't in the right place, though. You know, I haven't actually tried Fortnite all that seriously before. The only time I've ever played Fortnite was at a house party, and people were all playing on the the TV. We had all connected our phones to play together. I had no idea how big this thing was gonna be at the time. I think it was like almost a decade ago. It's probably like 2017. I don't know if I'm all that upset about it, though, to be honest. It's not really like my cup of tea. I've already selected what I'm hitched to. I've hitched my ride to TF2 for 4,000 hours, and I'm okay with that. It's fine. I think when the demo is done, I'll release it on Steam, see how it goes from there. Okay, there you go. Fortnite sucks ass now. Really? What changed? Is it all the crossovers? Please don't say that, because Magic the Gathering has been doing nothing but crossovers. And all of us are very afraid. All of the super fans were all like, what is happening? When are we going to get to go to the real cool worlds? We're also terrified. Let's hop over to Doom, I think, while we keep chatting about Fortnite. It's become another Steal the Brainrot? What the hell is that? Well, now I gotta open this back up. One sec. Or are you just kind of... What? Is this just like you being facetious? Steal a Brainrot, a multiplayer video game. Players buy and steal Brainrot. What the hell? So it's just like a... What are you trying to say? It's like a Skinner box? Like people are just spending a exorbitant amounts of money on stuff that doesn't matter? which for the record is kind of true in a lot of different games anyway. Oh, Mr. Doom. Ah, good. There we go. Paging Dr. Doom. Have y'all seen that guy? That villain? I like his design a lot. I think I just like the green. You should watch videos of kids freaking the hell out. About Fortnite, you mean? Or just in general? I don't derive a lot of personal pleasure from that, as it turns out. I don't know if you could believe it, but I just don't. I just don't keep a finger on that pulse, you know. I spend all my energy thinking about card games, specifically Magic the Gathering. The generation is cooked. Nah, I don't believe stuff like that. That's way too dismissive. You know, this is what I always. This is when people start getting like too like, oh, this next generation is the problem. You know what I always quote? The Greeks, they used to think that a written language was going to be like a reason for everything to go to shit. Like the fact that people were writing stuff down, because they were like, if we start writing stuff down, nobody will have to memorize all of this stuff, and we're all going to become idiots. And it's like, that seems like a bit of a slippery slope, don't you think? That's kind of a fallacy. I don't know. Now, of course, I'm also just like exerting yet another fallacy too by quoting a bunch of people that don't really have anything to do with the actual problem at hand. But I don't know. I'm not so convinced. Not yet. Can I call you on Discord real quick and explain? I mean, yeah, you know what? We could have you on for like 5 minutes to talk to me about Fortnite, I guess. Sure. Just don't be surprised when I hop off after 5 minutes. Let me see. I'll call you. What are we even trying to answer exactly? We're trying to learn about why Fortnite sucks now? Here. If you don't answer... Oh, okay. One sec. Give me a second. Stream can't hear you yet. Okay. I think
I stole my Karen Fugi up from the Halloween thing.
It's okay. I don't have your thingy on stream.
Okay, so basically,
wait. Let me introduce you. Friend of the stream, Turner Kid. Hello. We're talking.
You may have saw me Thursday.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So what we're talking about Fortnite, I guess.
Okay. So basically, the reason, the steal the brain rot stuff that originated on Roblox. On a game called Roblox.
Yeah.
So essentially, it got very popular, but it's also hella controversial because the game was using characters generated by artificial intelligence. They were basically using AI art.
Okay.
And it's based and there's videos that have been going viral of children specifically from Generation Alpha basically having a meltdown because the characters are being stolen.
What does that even mean? The characters are being stolen.
Basically, you can steal other people's characters in the game.
Okay. And so like, are people stealing characters in Fortnite now too, or
basically steal the brain rot? The reason I left because steal the brain rot. Someone made a Fortnite version of it.
Okay.
Basically, you know how Fortnite creative.
Yeah. I've heard that there's a lot of little game modes. I guess I mostly only know about
they recently, like a couple of years ago, they recently released a new like program or like a new system. Basically, it allows like custom
creation
stuff. Game creation, yes. And someone made a steal the brain rot version, but it's in Fortnite.
And that's enough for you to fall off?
No, it's because so many people were playing it that it actually overtook regular Battle Royale.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm not playing.
Oh no.
I'm literally not playing.
No, I mean I get it. I hear you. Well, that kind of sucks, because, I guess.
Yeah, and to be honest, I kind of wanted to get off of Fortnite because it's been getting a little too repetitive. Like the story has kind of like fallen off. Like recently, like chapter 3 was kind of peak for when it came to the story,
Okay,
but
look, just imagine
yeah.
imagine like whoever the oldest person is in your life. That's who you're explaining Fortnite to right now, just for the record. So
Yeah,
take it
yeah.
slow and use a lot of
To
small
be
words.
honest, to be honest, to be honest, you are very lucky you didn't experience this.
Lucky. I look.
Like,
I mean, it. I don't know. And not everything is the same thing, but like Team Fortress 2 was also just kind of mind numbing and stupid, and I don't know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gojo's
So
in it. Platinum has a point.
yeah,
Gojo is in it. How many video games can you play
yeah.
as Gojo in? You know. Okay.
But
Well,
basically a lot.
thank
Yeah,
you
yeah,
for
yeah.
your
That's all.
time.
I just want to explain it. I just wanted to explain it to you and put it deep. All right, bye, chat. Bye,
Goodbye.
guys.
Okay. Well, that was nice. It's funny to talk to folks about games because I feel like sometimes it's just like, oh, you got to understand. Like, I have played 3 games of Fortnite. I don't know anything. All I know is that there's skins, and that every once in a while I hear about Miku being in there, or like something I personally care about, and then I'm suddenly like, oh, interesting, perhaps. But they still haven't put Gargura in there, so they're not gonna get me. And Gargura's dead, so they're never gonna get me. It's okay. They don't have to. Anyway, Doom. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of crossoverification lately, though. I think they don't have good internet in heaven? What are you trying to say? I have plenty good internet. I can download stuff that'll make your head spin. You don't even know. I'm streaming to 8 different universes. It just happens to be that I prefer to talk to humans and not like Glepnorps, dude. Thanks for stopping by, Turner Kid. You have a good rest of your night. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of stuff that's having a ton of crossoverification lately. Like it's really not just Fortnite. Like the Magic the Gathering has also been doing the same thing. But the other thing is that it's widely successful, you know? It's getting people to keep playing games. And it's getting people to try new games, or rather I should say, new people to try established games. It's definitely not just the let's upgrade our weapon. It's not just the card game market or the video game market either. You're getting it all over the place. Fighting games too. I mean, it's almost the same concept as what Smash Bros has been doing for forever, right? What should we upgrade, huh? We can't upgrade either of these. That's too bad. I thought I was like saving up for something, but I guess not. I don't know. Sure. I'm not gonna read any of these. Readings for humans. I'm just gonna do this very vibes based. It's been a hot second since we played. I think. Some Doom. Even Doom Guy is in there too, isn't he? Come to think of it. Do I have a dash or no? I don't, don't I? I just have the jump. Whoa.
We'll set up a portal device at the tube. Use the light poles to mark our path.
Okay. Neat. You've never played Fortnite, or you've never played Doom? But that means that... But either. Okay, I see. That means that you were also in the same boat as me. You were like, Gojo is there. So perhaps? What is this thing? Like an arc shooter? A Gauss cannon. Okay. Yeah, Miku was being there almost got me. I can't say I've thought about it really all that much. But Tenchi Bro, there was a very small period of time, by which I mean like 2 years, where he was like super good at it. Wait, where that? This way? he like would show me like he had a specific grip for holding the controller so that he could build really fast. Oh good, I still remember how to crunch. Let's fucking go, baby. Die. No? You can build? Yeah, well, so here's the story with Fortnite, right? Like, it was originally designed as a multiplayer, like, survival shooter. The idea being that you and your friends are gonna build, like, a fort together. That you're supposed to defend against, like, zombies and stuff in waves. And so you alternate between collecting resources like guns, bullets, and wood, and stuff to construct with, and then you build your fort up, and then you have to defend them against these waves, and you keep rotating through. I really never played it, but I heard about it. Now, it was actually like a totally whatever game. Nobody was really playing it until they adopted the same format that, I think it's PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds 3, or G? No, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. That's what it is called. PUBG is what it's known as. So they adopted the whole like Hunger Games-esque single elimination. Yeah, Fortnite. Yeah, exactly. It's a fort, and I think you were supposed to protect it for 14 days. Fortnite. Aha. You see, it was a clever name once. But instead, the Battleground like mode ended up being the much more popular mode. So it totally eclipsed it, and it became a lot more about that mode. But it's sort of unique in that even in the Battlegrounds space, is that what they call them? I don't think they're called the Battlegrounds. Elimination player arena games? I don't know. In that space, this is one of the few games where you had to like build. It wasn't just about being a good shooter. It was actually more about like, if anything, it was almost more important to be good at scavenging, good at building, positioning, awareness, all that sort of stuff. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, no. Battle Royale. Thank you so much, Wormy. My old Tenchi brain. I have no space for these games. I've played them a little bit, but it just doesn't appeal to me. If I wanted to just shoot people, I'm okay doing that. I like the shooters, but I don't care about like the mechanics of building or like this like sneaking around. Like it seems to me, think about it this way, from like a gameplay perspective, or like not a gameplay perspective, but a game design perspective, maybe game theory. So if there's 3 of you, right? If there's 3 players at a table and it costs me a resource to try to kill one of the other 2 players. So we have player A, B, and C. And I feel like drawing this. I don't know. I don't have anything that's going to capture my... Anybody know like an online MS Paint or something? Here we go. Something like this. So you got this... Well, we should do different colors, huh? You got this bastard in A, right? And you got B. Oh, you can't read that. You got this guy B, and you have this guy C. If C spends resources to attack B, who's winning the most in this, right? Well, I mean, you got some chance that B and C, one of them might win, right? C is risking something. They're risking their resources to gain B's resources. But in either case, A is the one that's probably the happiest about this, because if C lives and B lives, resources were spent without A having to do anything. And this is like a problem in Magic the Gathering. It's a problem in any game theory where you have multiple players and they're not incentivized to work together. So to me, it's the kind of game where it's encouraging you to be a loner. It's encouraging you to not get into scrapes. You want to avoid interacting with other people. You only want to shoot people when you see them first and when they have no chance to react to you, which means that you're almost always feeling bad when you die. So it's like, why would I ever on paper really want to experience this unless I think I can become like a kind of C player that is always winning. Like if I feel like I'm like the lion and these people are like the sheep, like I guess then that's kind of good for you. You're like farming your karma or something. I don't. It's like just making you feel good. But I kind of prefer the sort of even matchups where like, okay, there's no resources. We just have to kill each other, and whoever's better at juking and shooting is gonna win most of the time, right? But you know what? What do I know? At the end of the day, if it's fun, play it. You know. And yeah, there's like dancing, and Miku is there. You know, is there any other first-person shooter where you can play as Hatsune Miku? I don't think so. And that's always going to be tough to beat. It's Jingle Keys. I don't ever want to deny anyone that, you know? What does this thing do? But that's, I think, the reason I haven't really tried them. That, and my friends don't really like shooters either. So when it comes to shooters, I'm just playing whatever comes to my mind. And it's also pretty difficult to beat so many years in Team Fortress 2, you know? I guess what decision making goes into your games? Because I guess for me it's, I try to play classics. I try to play stuff that it seems like I'll be able to converse with my friends about. And I try to play stuff that my friends play too. Primarily, basically. Die. So for Doom, I heard that this one was just, I mean, the franchise is classic, you know? Oh god, I'm just beefing all these shots. The franchise is classic, and I heard from a lot of people when this game came out that it was kind of a new classic, basically. And that was enough for me to give it a go, I guess. But I don't know. None of my friends play Fortnite. I guess Tenchi Bro did, but I think when he was playing Fortnite, I was like not playing video games, pretty much. Whoa. I kind of have to keep an eye on that Mancubus guy because his damage numbers are high. Goodbye. Die. Whoa. Give me help. Thank you. Bro, you are large. Whoa. Okay, we're going this way now. Thank you. This has been one of my favorite arenas so far, I think, actually. I like the amount of verticality. Okay. Die. Did I get you? Ow. There we go. Oh! I think part of it, too, is that, like, aesthetically, I just, there's not much that feels unique to Fortnite. And also, when you've decided to make yourself the crossover-a-thon, you miss out on your chance to make something truly unique. Like, you're just a hodgepodge, you know? Whereas Team Fortress 2, like, aesthetically, that's an ageless vibe, if you ask me. You can play TF2 right now, and it hasn't really had maximally improved graphics since, like, 2012 or whatever. And it still looks good. In fact, I have a little rant about that. Give me a second. We're gonna clear up this thing, and then we're gonna talk about JC Leyendecker, I think. I talk like I know everything about this, but I really don't. I'm just an enthusiast. I'm a big fan. Oh, die. My man can now wipe his butt and watch himself do it. Where are you? I can hear you, but I can't see you. Oh, little creeps. Oh, hello. Are you dead? Ooh. I can hear you growling like a little lion. Oh, okay. Did we get there? We did. Okay. So, my rant about TF2 and its beautiful aesthetic. Now, mind you, I think this is a Hank Green quote, but it's like something like, look, people aren't good at justifying things. They just feel something and then they justify it afterwards. So you could say that this is one of those things where like I just like the aesthetic, so I've come to justify it. But Team Fortress 2, right? So what can we say about its designs? Super focused on silhouettes, really strong, defined body shapes. They're very blocky squares, and they're just like, I don't know. They're big and flat and really easy to understand. And it's pulling from Mr. Leyendeckers' art style. What was this, back in the 40s, I would guess, 30s? He also had these dudes that are just massive. You can't really quite see this very well. So when they were designing TF2, originally, they actually had this different art style. They were going for kind of a more realistic shooter of the time kind of vibe. So you can see it. I think it was like the original trailers. Geometric. That's a very good word to use. Like these guys are huge. Not trainer. Where can we spot it? Here we go. This is the old TF2 trailer. Even a couple of frames, you'll get the idea. It's called Brotherhood of Arms. I promise you, this game probably would have sold fine in the moment because it's Valve. But this is like every other military shooter of its time. And it would almost certainly would have gotten blown away by like the next Call of Duty or Battlefield or whatever. So when they tested with this trailer, I'm pretty sure the feedback from fans was generally like, it's kind of missing something, you know? And where they led to was the fact that you can't tell classes apart. And at the core of the Team Fortress design, all the way back from the original Quake mod, was the idea of what if you take classes, like the concept from like Dungeons and Dragons, right? Where you split up what each person gets to do, and you apply it to a first-person shooter. Because up until that point, arena shooters were just like, whatever your loadout is, whatever you pick up, you're shooting with it. And the original Team Fortress Classic, it didn't really have a really... I don't know all that much about it, but it did try its best to differentiate them. Like, at least here you can kind of tell apart what a medic looks like, especially. You still have very similar silhouettes, but at least you can tell, okay, that guy's wearing a nurse's little hat, and this guy has a visor, and that guy has like a construction helmet. So they probably do different things, right? Whereas here, it's like, and admittedly, you know, it's like an early trailer or whatever, but in that trailer, you can't tell who the hell anyone is. So they went back, and one of the creatives on the team happened to have these art books that he was just looking through, stumbled upon Leyendeckers' art style and was like, this is what we should be doing, redesigned them, and now you end up with this current design of Team Fortress 2 where all of them are kind of classic, I think, timeless designs, really. There's a reason why Heavy is still like a meme that you can see from time to time. I mean, not all the time, right? But they're not as popular as they used to be, that's for sure. But anyway, I don't know. I think that Fortnite kind of lacks that. It still has like a sort of certain, I don't know, Disney Pixar like coat of paint to every character they put in there. But it's not nearly as well thought out, I don't think. I feel like aesthetic is really important when you're playing a game and deciding a game. Like, that's oftentimes what differentiates, say, a game like this from just it being a point-and-click, action-oriented point-and-click adventure, right? Is the fact that I have this crazy tech shotgun and I'm fighting growling mythological demon creatures, you know? What now, man? Is there like another thing I'm supposed to do first? I feel so rude talking over this incredible choir that they have hired. Oh. Is it through here? I'm a little lost. That's okay. If you're not lost, how will you ever be found? Okay, I'm gonna keep going and hanging out down here, because I think I haven't explored everything that was down here. I think there are plenty of games that I've played almost on the aesthetic alone. And ironically, there are some games that I've heard about being really good that I can't bring myself to play because the aesthetic is just not there. Like there's this roguelike called Monster Train, and it does look really cool, or rather it doesn't look cool, but one of my friends that I take their recommendations for games really highly, he's been recommending it to me for years, but Monster Train has this goofy, almost like to me it looks like a kid's picture monster book, and I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it because it's just too goofy. You feel that way about Slay the Spire? I can kind of understand it. It feels... I think, to me, the biggest crime of its design is feeling a little nothing burger. Like... The designs don't feel archetypal entirely, aside from the assassin. The assassin, I think, is... Well, maybe I'm speaking too soon. I haven't really thought about it much. Brown and gray, so the colors aren't really to your liking. I can get that. I kind of like sleek stuff. Oh, there's one game I've thought about playing almost exclusively because of the... Oh, maybe this is what I needed. This big glowing yellow skull. That'll probably do it. It's called, Oh, I don't remember what it's called. You play as this guy, he's got a white and black suit, and he's got this cool skull, and all of his attacks and jumps and stuff are, like, he can only use them because he's got cards that he expends. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a beloved darling by the speedrunning community. Hey man, you got a thing for me? Yoink. You won't need this where you're going. Which is nowhere, I assume. Okay. Are you gonna keep talking to me if I walk away? I guess not. What if I get closer? I guess the game assumed I don't want to listen. I want something inviting and exciting and new when I pick a game, I think. That's what I want. Those are the words I'd probably use, I suppose. Like Katamari? Katamari Damacy? That thing is so much fun. And I mean, the gameplay is fun. Wow, sorry. I hope you have got Tental in hell. Where are these bastards? I can hear you. Oh, I think we got a summoner somewhere. Because I'm pretty sure those guys didn't just spawn normal style. Yeah! I see you. Sit still. Oh, nice. I like this guy's design. You can tell that he's like a summoner because he kind of looks dorky. And he's very fast. He's very Deoxys. All those like extra tentacles of his. Die. I kind of like rocket jumped off of. This guy's very brutish. The big exposed skull. It reminds me of designs of like dinosaurs, you know? Whoa! No. Okay. That's not what I want. Okay. Okay, a little bit of health there. Whoa. Oh god. Oh, Hades is also incredible aesthetically. The music, the designs for all the characters. No! Oh, my little head! You don't want any of this stuff in there, man. I'm telling you. No good. I think this game's aesthetic is pretty awesome. It feels like if the gameplay was not so push forward and crush everything, it'd be almost horrific. I mean, it's definitely horrific, right? It's like, it feels like those old metal covers you'd see, you know? From like way before I was listening to music. Like some band called like Crushers of Iron Blood would have shit like this on their cover. And people would be like half naked on it too, you know? In like metal, uncomfortable looking armor. I can picture it. Die. I still see you, jerk. Where do you, where, oh. Can I climb up there? What if I gave you, oh, whoops. It's like I sneezed on him and he just disappeared. No. Dude, my whole clip has gone into you, man. Do you have like a weakness to other stuff? Oh, quit running, man. How does one get the job of designing one of those metal covers? That's what I want to know. I guess probably starting with an education in art might be one of those. Another one? Dude, get off it, man. Oh, it's very... Their head is very, whoops. This is what I get for trying to appreciate the art of something that's trying to kill me. It reminds me of, the Phyrexians. It reminds me of specifically the... What were they called? Often they were painters, the same dudes doing novel covers. Oh, that's dope. Your professor designed some album covers? That's so cool. Man, you know what? That might be bucket list material, to be honest. To design your own album cover? Holy cow. Even if it has to be for my own crappy little album. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Especially because nowadays, I don't know. I feel like it's rare to come across an album cover that's really like, oh, I'm never going to forget that, you know? But no, the design of this little creepy summoner guy, it reminds me of, it's not Elspeth, Elish Norn. Yeah. With this like very bone white kind of head and bizarre protrusions. She's more porcelain, I guess, and a lot more pristine, but what was her little squad called? She had like a little squad. The Machine Orthodoxy. That's what they were called. Cool. Wow. Anyway. This time we will crush them. Like a beautiful piece of art underfoot, I suppose. You know, people apparently stole a bunch of crap from the Louvre the other week. Can you believe that? I wonder... There was some part of me that before I heard it was like a bunch of like jewels, I thought maybe is this some kind of elaborate like event that I'm not privy to? Oh, she kind of dodged. You know, I doubt these things have gender, but there is something slightly wispy about its design, no? Where are you? Oh. You see what I mean about her head, right? You know, right before I turned it into a smear. Oil painting is becoming a lost art? Well, that's too bad. Whoa. Oil is really hard to paint with. I've only done it like twice, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I guess I get it from the like ease of access perspective. But that's really too bad. Oh, no. I think I want to stay in the middle of the arena where I can like bounce around without getting touched. But it's also so unique in the fact that like you've got this physical aspect of how many layers you can add to it. You have to thin it. Like it's a different beast than a lot of other beasts. Water paint, too, is pretty tricky. Well, I thought so, anyway. I guess I wouldn't say... When it comes to physical art, I'm trying to think of the things that I've done the most. I like sketching. Sketching feels relatively easy on account of... I mean, how hard is it to just blow up whatever you don't like and then start again, you know? Compared to something like sculpting, play, you know? Will this hit you? Oh, where'd you go? Oh, stay right there. Thank you. Oh, she definitely has like armor I just chunked off, right? No, stop running. Ah, what if I just keep jumping back and forth then, what genius? Die. Oh, that feels good. Oh, God. Bro, call off your, like, elephant boyfriends, please. This way? Come on, stay put. Oh, God. No! Maybe I gotta use my, chainsaw more. I guess I could probably just chainsaw her right down the middle and it'd almost instantly kill her. But it feels like cheating to use your most powerful move. I don't know, I get that way a lot in games. Like, I don't want to waste stuff, so I'm like a hoarder. And so that normally ends up being that, like, I haven't used grenades, like, once in this game, I think. I've almost forgotten the key. I'm pretty sure it's the E button, but... we can try it in a second. Die. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. Maybe the part of the problem is that I'm not focusing her immediately. Die. That got her with 3 rockets, so hopefully death's door soon. Die. Okay, are you gone? Was that it? Oh, no, there's another one, at least. I nicked ya, but... die. Thanks for the HP. Die. No! Bro, get off me. Bridge. Ooh. Oh, that's barely any HP. Gotcha now. Did I get you this time? Oh god. Okay. My trusty shotgun. Die. A little close for comfort. No! I'm getting clowned by these behemoths. I feel like if I had to be a demon, I probably would want to go for something a little bit, I don't know, sneakier. I just like rogues quite a lot, but I also like magic. But most of these demons aren't doing like cool magic. They're doing like lame demonic magic, lots of sigils, whatever. I just like, oh, you know what magic system I liked a lot was Full Metal Alchemist. Like, the image of Colonel Mustang just like snapping his fingers and instantly fireballing. That's like in my mind palace. There are a couple of little like paintings I guess I keep, and they're in a room, and that room is labeled cool, and he is a permanent fixture. I gotcha. Oh god. Okay, okay, okay. Die. No, 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 I got you there, man. Okay, okay, okay. Fuck. I've been surrounded. And trampled. And what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Colonel Mustang. I don't know. I like magic systems that are more, I think, auditory than, like, written. That's one of the things that I don't really like about... auditory and somatic. There's something so, like, whatever about a wizard, like, opening a book and saying some fancy words. because you have to read. You know, that's not that cool. And then it makes you wonder too, like, okay, if I take your little nerd book and your little spell wand, wizard man, am I now magical too? Whereas, like, you see Colonel Mustang's, snap his fingers, and you're like, first of all, how do you do that so loud? And second of all, I know that if I snap my fingers, I'm not gonna get that to happen. So what's your wizard stuff, man? Though perhaps it's odd to compare. It's not really magic in that. Oh god. Thank you. Thank you. Bro, get off of there. Let go of that or so help me. I remember in the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel, they had this magic system that was super, like, smell focused. Like, you all had auras. Die. Okay, I think we kind of got it now. We just have to deal with these brutes. And everybody had, like, a unique scent. I kind of like that aspect of magic. Oh, die. And crush. Your turn. Not so cool without your little nerdy spellcasting friend, are you? Okay, where now? What is this? It's just like a... It looks like it used to be a prison or something? With these bars and stuff? Ooh. Some crap. And a chainsaw. How do I swap to chainsaw mode? Whoa. What, did it just react to my, like, cool action guy presence? It's Doom Guy. Ghost Kai, welcome to the stream. My name is... Ghost Hockey? My name is Sharp Finch. I'm an Angel VTuber. And I'm playing all sorts of games you can't play in heaven. And yes, we're ripping and tearing. We're about halfway through the game, I think. I've played Doom Eternal before, but Doom 2016 is new to me. We've been kind of talking about the character designs, I guess. And... magic systems in general. How they seem to kind of... I don't know. I think these magic demons are kind of illusory. I feel like sigils aren't that cool. Because I have to imagine some dork, like, sitting around writing it for forever. Whoa. Oh, okay. Ouch. Are you guys just gonna keep on coming, or what? Because I have this completionist mentality that's not gonna let me leave until I kill every single one of you. Oh, a little toy! Oh, neat. For my collection. A Revenant model. Ooh, ah. You know, I don't know what the deal is, but when I'm scrolling in the game, which is like the only way I can swap between my weapons, it also scrolls on every other screen I'm on. So it makes it like so challenging to read chat at the same time. Ooh, the blue skull. This is what those Na'vi have under their skin. Hey, what's up? I hear that metal guitar jamming. Mick Gordon. Okay, you're dead. Is that all? Die. Ooh, I haven't picked this up before. Oh, Kako Demons. These guys are classic, man. Oh, what the hell? Na'vi skulls are carbon fiber. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? They said that they're... You know, I only just watched Avatar 2009 for the first time, like, 2 years ago, and it was with Wormy. Was that 2 years ago, I think? It was, like, right before we went to watch the new one. My Angel Papa was obsessed with that movie back in the day. I don't know why. but I guess he just sort of thought that this was the future. You know, it was like, oh, all movies are gonna look like this. I wonder if the carbon fiber lacing makes it a particular color. Does carbon fiber have a color? I guess I don't really play with it very much. Okay, here we go. It wasn't you guys that killed me, it was those Caco demons. Okay, none of you are ready to die. Just let me know when you're ready for me to... Yeah, there we go. They're carbon colored? Is that what you're saying? Isn't that... Well, because carbon can be lots of colors, can't it be? There you are. They have, like, useless little hands. Like a... Oh, okay, Man, your rate of fire is a lot faster than I remember it being. No! Okay, it's the bite that he did me in last time. It must do a lot of damage. Be gone. You can't hide from me. You creepy little... I got him by the neck. Die, die, die. Are you ready for me? Oh, goodness. This would have been a good game to play on Halloween, I think. Ooh. What does this mean? Quad damage? I mean, how are they gonna live? It's good that these guys have no sense of self-preservation. I guess for my personal enjoyment. Because otherwise you gotta imagine that they'd start running pretty much instantly. Oh, whoops. Oh, I don't really have much ammo left. Would you be like a deer and just, like, hang out while I, remember which button gives me the chainsaw? Nope, that's crouching. You just, like, give me a sec, okay? Oh, it's Q. Perfect. Hold still. Oh, more Caco demons. Hey, how's it going, Yamame? How's it? We're killing demons and taking names. Don't bite me, you jerk. Ah, die. Dude, now I can't see, man. What are you playing? This is called Doom. Doom 2016. A spirit... Well, it's not really a spiritual successor. It is a successor to one of the OG first-person shooters. For, everything? I'm pretty sure I saw somebody playing Doom on a pregnancy test once. But we're so out of ammo right now. Awkward. Am I just, like, not conserving the ammo enough or something? This way? Oh. Don't aim at me. You're gonna take some... It is Doom, yes. It does have fantastic music. Good old Mick Gordon. Oh. Dude, get off of me, man. Why am I... Oh, here we go. How up close and personal do I have to get with you, man? Oh, there we go. Anybody else? No? I feel like I didn't actually like metal music very much until after playing Doom Eternal. I guess I just didn't understand that metal could, like, sound like this. I also thought metal was harder before I listened to this stuff. Ooh. It's Sauron. Man, what'd they do to you? How'd they get you in that? Well, I'll free you. Don't worry, buddy. Or not. Join me. Together, we could rule this world. You know what I've been complaining about for the last 10 minutes is ammo, so let's get that. It's the only thing that... Oh. The only thing they fear that is you. That's the name of the... Yeah, that's like the main track from Eternal, I think. They still haven't put it on, like, YouTube Music or... I mean... No, that's not what it's called. They haven't put it on Apple Music or Spotify yet. I can't believe it, and it makes me annoyed. Die. Oh! You didn't introduce me to your pal. Is there somebody behind me? It sounds like it, but... Hey, sit right there. Tough. I'm feeding you what you just ate again. Hello. I see you down there. Hankering for some spanking. Spanker thing? Yeah, I don't know what gets people to... Oh. Oh, no. Well, you know, what are you gonna do? Too busy looking at where I'm shooting and not where I'm going. Okay. Whoa. I see you. Not this. Oh, nice. Dude, did you know you had a bunch of bullets in your guts? Die. Okay, you're dead. You're done. Okay. Die. And then this thing. Hey, okay. I see where you're coming from, and I don't appreciate it. And die. Hey, man. I'm gonna get to you. Just wait your turn. Haha! See? Everybody gets some. This is your third time on my stream. You only watch me. Do I know COD? I do know COD. I actually played a small amount of Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare... What the fuck is that? Oh. Oh, that's a cheap shot, man. How am I supposed to stop those guys? Do I gotta shoot them? Oh, no! Well, thank you for tuning in. What makes you tune into this stream specifically? What appeals to it to you? Do you watch? So you don't watch other VTubers. Have you heard of VTubers before? Do you understand what I am before you? But yeah, I played some Modern Warfare. I liked. I just liked being able to play really fast-paced pick up and play games with Tenchi Bro, and they had like jetpacks in that game and wall running. Every game is made better with wall running. Seriously. But I haven't really played since. I don't know, it feels like I could get my itch from other first-person shooters. And most of my friends don't really play that kind of video game. Crush. That was full of hate. I didn't need to make it so personal, but you can tell that it was. Whoops. I took you out. The best Call of Duty is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Really? When did that one come out? What makes it so different? I'm not gonna lie, every time I've played a Call of Duty, I felt like they're all, you know, kind of pretty much in the same wheelhouse. But I did really like what, I don't think that they always had those jetpacks. That was a neat addition. Or the wall running. Do they still have jetpacks? If I go play Infinite Warfare, is there jetpacks there? I think that might get me to play. And die. I'll back up. Ooh, what is this? Oh, neat. I'm invulnerable, so my own rockets can't kill me now? Just stand right there. Yep. Perfect. How did you tank that, man? You're crazy. You're crazy, man. Okay, no. Yes, but only in the multiplayer and the campaign. Wait, what else is there besides multiplayer in the campaign? Is there some sort of secret mode they've started adding to Call of Duty I haven't heard of? I don't know, though. We were talking about art style earlier, and that's like one of the big sticking points for me. The art style is just... It's a little samey, don't you think? A little too modern, a little too... Meh. I don't know. But that's not, you know, why everybody plays video games, I guess, at the end of the day. If you like it, play it. I guess that's what No way! Holy crap! No jetpack in zombies. Okay, that makes sense. But I played the zombie mode once. Normally they try to set it in the past, right? To kind of justify you having like worse guns, basically. So I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't give you jetpacks. There we go. Oh. No! How did I miss everything? Die. Oh. Finally got you. Die. Is there something wrong with your head? Or do you just look stupid when you look up? No, you just kind of look stupid when you look up. Okay. I couldn't tell if it had loaded funny. I guess I will just kill you brutally and efficiently. I'll settle for that. Ooh, here we go. You like the boss Heisenberg. Is that in the campaign of that game, then? What makes a good boss, you know? Oh, stop freaking jumping, man. Just, yep. And wait. There we go. I'll get that crook in your neck right out. Okay, those little screaming jerks were right here, right? Okay, I got one of them, and the other one. Okay. Dead. Also dead. And dead. Nice. Okay, we fucked up this jump last time. Let's not do that this time. Oh god. Okay. No! We lived that. Yay. Die. Resident Evil Village. Oh, okay. I haven't tried a Resident Evil game before, but I've got a friend who's been playing Resident Evil F. Oh wait, that's not Resident Evil, that's Silent Hill. Whoops. Whoa. What the? Can you just get insta-melted by them? Maybe they just have a ton of damage. Do you know Resident Evil Village? No, I haven't. I mean, I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. It sounds like you like it, I guess. What do you like about it? I hear there's lots of little creepazoids, which is cool. You've played it like 5 times. All the way through? That is some true devotion. I'm trying to think of it. I think I have probably played Uncharted 2 like 6 or 7 times all the way through. That's like one of my favorites. Just because the story is... It's not even a good story. I don't think you can use the word good. It's just entertaining. It's like sitting to watch a movie every single time I play that game. Oh, I thought I killed you. Turn that corner. Yep. And die. Hey, not cool. Mind your manners. Keep your hands to yourself, etc. You play the DLC too. Wow, that's dedication. That's how you know you truly love a game, is that you're willing to pay for it kind of twice. I haven't played the Doom Eternal DLC yet. Or the new Doom game. There's a new one. Have you heard of it or played it? What is it? Doom the Dark Ages? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I have a little bit of sequel fatigue. Like, you've got to really sell me to get onto a new sequel, or to get me to believe that a sequel is worth doing, I guess. Oh god, they do a lot of damage. No! I hate the big baby. It's like a boss. I think I've seen clips of it. Oh, Resident Evil Village is the one with Lady Dimitrescu, right? Or is that a different one? Let's go look that up real quick. Is this the one with the creepy... No, it's not. It's the one with Lady Dimitrescu. Dimitrescu? I don't know how it's pronounced. So, okay, every time I see her, I think she's a vampire. Is she a vampire or what? Is she just a really tall lady with lots of creepy friends? I should probably look that up. And also, a name like Dimitrescu, like that's gotta be it. That's vampire name. She's a vampire. Yeah, okay, cool. Yo, no, what? Speaking of crossovers, I feel like I should stop opening my mouth because every time that I say this, it does end up happening. But I feel like this would be a pretty okay... Resident Evil would be an okay Magic the Gathering crossover, mostly for the monsters. I think the heroes, not so much, but look up her dunking a basketball, really? Dunks. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Holy cow. Stop doing that, man. I just want to see this funny little post. Unreal. She looks unhinged here. That's so funny. How tall is she? What is he, like 3 meters tall? Nine feet. Holy cow. Okay, wait, how tall is a regulation basketball hoop? I guess also in the WNBA, right? Because she's a lady. $10 Like, she's literally just right there. She can hop a little, and she'll be, like, touching the rim. Is it that much higher in the NBA? No, they're actually the same regulation height. Wow. You know what? Shame on me for assuming they were different. She's, like, right there. She could give it, like, the rim just a gentle little kiss. What's 9 feet in centimeters? Oh, yeah, right. Not everybody uses freedom units. That's almost 3 meters. 2 meters and 3/4 of a meter. In centimeters, it would be, well, you just move the decimal, right? So it's 273 centimeters. A clean extra meter over most people, I think. She's, like, comically large. Maybe they could do a secret lair. I don't know. I've always... You know, I want to play Resident Evil 4. That's what I want to play. Wait, enough that I'm going to actually look that up right now. I've heard that 4 is like a classic. And it's also kind of campy, right? Like, it's hilarious. Is it on Steam, though? 50% off. Is this the... No, this is the new one. Fuck that. I don't want to play that. $5. What, right now? The end... I'm advertising for them now. Sorry, but... Well, I might get this. It's like a classic, right? And like, the guy's kind of an idiot. He's like a... I don't know. I don't know that much about the game, but enough that I want to try it. Unfortunately, I am an incredible sucker for anything that says that it is classic. When it comes to video games and movies. And books. I'll read a classic book. I've got freaking The Count of Monte Cristo on my bookshelf right now. Dante's Inferno. Oh, fuck off. A bunch of horror and like classic horror literature too. Frankenstein's Monster, or what do they call it? A Modern Prometheus. That's a much better title, don't you think? Oh, where do you? How did you get over here, man? What triggered you this time that didn't trigger you last time? Well, goodbye anyway. Oh. Gotcha. You little jerks. I can't say I've played very many horror games. I think I've played on stream... Oh, God. Well, dodged effectively, at least. Oh, well, hello there. And what is your name? A chain gun. Bro. I'm pretty sure Doom Guy could bench press a small island if he so desired. Okay, so there's like a ramp up to how it fires. But once it goes, it's got a crazy firing rate. Now where to? The music is still epic, so surely there's still a guy. Can I kill you from here with this? I'm just like taking pot shots. I think eventually you'll die. Yeah, just let me... Uh-huh. Oh. Almost got you there. Yeah, just keep standing still. Oh, okay. Yep. I got you that time. Should I just hold it? Like, the random spread doesn't seem so bad. No, it's bad. It's bad. We're gonna wait. I am shooting his feet. Oh. Oh. Oh, did you get back up? Did you heal? Come on. Is this good content or what? Oh? Oh? Come on, buddy. No, you just shook it right off, huh? Okay, come on. Just keel over. Eventually you'll give up. Alright, okay, I've had enough. Die. Anyway. Where were we gonna go? This... Oh, I forgot. We got sent to hell. We're like in hell right now. Very unbothered. Yeah, he was okay. He was thriving. He was like, whatever, dude. You won't get closer. I know. Is there like a guy I haven't killed? Oh, this music is so sick. This way, perhaps. Aha! Yes, the Kako demons. You won't kill me this time. Die. You're still just tanking that, huh? What the? Oh. Die. Oh, into pieces. They'll put you back together in hell. They'll need to glue you back together. Has anybody in chat ever eaten glue before? You gonna go play Roblox? Well, have fun. We spent like 15 minutes just clowning on it earlier on stream, but you do you. Can I just go? Hey, open up the door, man. Open up the door. Not on purpose. Oh, eating glue. That's what that's about, right? I forgot I asked that. Yeah, I don't think I have either. But the people at this Halloween party were making me think that maybe I'm in the minority. What I did do with glue, it wasn't normally on purpose, but what I like to do with glue when I was a small angel is I liked to peel it off of my skin. That's a lot of fun. And you get like this, it's almost like you're molting, like a lizard. Here we go. More killing, please. Rubber cement is great for that. Oh, there are the hacks. You got all the secrets. The secret art supply room tech. Die. I'm glad I didn't fall to my death there. I do not know who to focus first. How about you, I guess? You're the lucky winner of a personalized ass kicking. Dude, how come I have to use so much freaking ammo? Die. Nice. What else did I do in an art room once? I remember I really liked working with clay. I feel like the texture of clay is really nice. Although, I was never all that satisfied with how clay feels after you cook it. Like, just ceramic, I guess it's what it's called at that point. I don't know. Oh. Slam! Come on and slam! And welcome to the jam. I haven't seen either of those movies. I've never watched, what you call it? Oh, Space Jam. I feel as though I have to at some point. There's too many memes. And I hear that, like, wasn't Rick and Morty in, like, the sequel or something? And, like, Batman was there? Oh god, okay. We're okay. Die. Okay. Whoa. Hey, what's this? Auto map. Neat. Did I actually kill him? I guess he disappeared, so probably. It feels as though I should look around. What is this? Oh, it's grenades. Space Jam is one of the greatest movies of all time. Holy cow. That high? Is it a classic? Could you say that much? I actually do have, what do they call it? I have a... It's one of them websites for keeping track of all of those pointless things people like to keep track of. Oh wow, this would have helped a lot. Too bad, maybe next time. What is the website called? Letterboxd. I have a Letterboxd. And normally I try to pick movies from that Letterboxd. You know, I said I was going to talk about movies today, and I don't know how we didn't, but... So I watched Pacific Rim, right? Which is this crazy movie about, like, robots. It's like Evangelion, but live action. Basically, there's like this massive rift in the Pacific Ocean that opens up, and now everybody is hopping into robots with their best friends, their brothers, their siblings, in order to kill massive kaiju. And it was just a blast. I didn't expect it to be so much fun. Wait a second. Now this doesn't make sense to me because... Oh, well, okay, that's neat. But I do remember there being like a... There was like some green thing down here that I didn't interact with. And I was like, oh, I'll interact with that later. Where is that green thing? Don't look at the letterbox for Space Jam, just trust me. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Letterboxd... You gotta use Letterboxd mostly for people's shitpost reviews of a movie. Or, I guess, the other way you can use Letterboxd is when you see a movie and you think it was bad and none of your friends do. You go on Letterboxd to find out, oh, there are other people like me who have bad taste. And also thought that was bad and mid. So I don't know. Don't take it too seriously, whatever's on there, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. Pacific Rim, that was one of the movies we watched. The other movie we watched, bizarre follow-up, but it was Night at the Museum, 2006, featuring Ben Stiller, young. The guy was like 30. No, not 30. He was 40 in that movie. It features a 40-year-old Ben Stiller. He's kind of like a... It's like a... How can you describe him? We got all these girl failures. My man is like a boy failure in that movie. He can't hold down a job. He's divorced. One of these little robot guys. And he starts working a job at a night shift guard at a museum. I mean, it looks like you already know what it is, Platinum, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. And it turns out that all the things in this museum come alive. Bizarre movie to see as an adult. And specifically as an adult in 2025, because like there's just a lot of questionable shit that happens in that movie. Like Teddy Roosevelt flirting with Sacagawea, and there's like this massive age gap. I mean, it's not problematic, like they're both adults, but it's still just like, that's kind of weird, man. You're like stalking her, dude. It was funny though, like it was genuinely hilarious. And I also think as a kid, you don't really connect to Ben Stiller at all. You're just there for the museum of it all. Yeah, it's best not to think about it too much. That's a good way to put it. I loved those little miniature guys. What's his name? Lightning McQueen. Owen Wilson as the little cowboy guy, and the Roman dude. They were very funny. Holy cow. I think the hardest I laughed the whole time was they like tried to take the air out of a tire, and they're like struggling to like open it, and it keeps cutting in between like a regular human perspective of like nothing happening and them just like gritting their teeth. I won't quit on you. It was hilarious. Which of these do I care about? Honestly, none of these guns are that cool. I don't like the plasma rifle. I don't like the Gauss cannon. But I guess... Mobile turret. Stun bomb. That sounds cool. That moment was hilarious. I feel like it was also nice to see Robin Williams in a movie. It's made me remember that I want to watch... I've been meaning to rewatch Dead Poet Society. I think that'd be a fun one to watch. Oh, can I go up here? Did I sniff out a secret? Unless? No, I don't think so. Unless? Down there, perhaps? Is this just gonna kill me? That looks like something that would kill me, right? Nah. Oh. There's just nothing here. And I might be stuck even. Well. Oh well. Blubber. That's one that I've heard is classic with Mr. Williams. I want to watch Aladdin again. He does such a good job as the genie. I don't know. He was just... okay, I mean, I never knew the guy personally, right? But he played characters that seemed unbelievably earnest, I guess. And funny, genuinely, too. Here we go. Oh. Hey, that's the jerk we're working for. A super shotgun just lying there? Awesome. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, baby. Are you ready to be obliterated? Ooh, this guy's new. You know what I would probably bet might help a little bit? I keep, I've turned a setting off that allows you to, it just like interrupts you whenever you meet a new demon, and it teaches you its weaknesses right then and there. But I turned it off because I remember hearing somebody complain about it, and that it's very like immersion breaking. And they had it in Eternal too. I didn't like it that much there. Oh, die. Not you. No. Get over here. I'm not letting you summon any of your little friends and freaks. Die. Do you not get that, like, I'm serious, man? Your spine's out of alignment. Let me help you out with that. Oh. Damn. Just you and me, big guy. Is this the one that's got a... No. Oh. I don't remember which gun we got added the upgrade to. Ah. We got you that time, though. Oh. No! Okay, good. I keep finding these bonuses way too late. Oh! That melted him. Okay. You had a buddy. You should have told me. I could have invited him along for the fun. But yeah, I gotta watch Space Jam. Unfortunately, there's so many, like, services now. It feels like it's such a pain in the neck to watch something. At least alone. I don't really mind, like, renting a movie if I'm gonna see it with friends. But something about watching it alone, it's like, forget that. Of course, there's also Sailing the Seven Seas. And that's always an option. But you know what? I can't even think about watching movies right now because since I'm going to be playing the Avatar The Last Airbender, like, Magic the Gathering thing. Oh, this is where we picked up the shotgun, isn't it? Since I'm going to be playing that, I am trying to do a full rewatch of the series before we start streaming the game, which means we've got like 17 days, 16 days to watch the whole thing. I thought it was kind of short, but it's 61 episodes, which means I have to watch like an hour, maybe an hour and a half of content a day, something like that. Now, of course, if you spend like a whole Sunday and just binge, like, it ends up being pretty okay, pretty easy, but it's a lot of time. Die. Oh, okay. Okay. The good thing is that Pyro, my good buddy Pyro, he's always down to watch that show, so I think our hangouts, our virtual hangouts, in the coming weeks, we know exactly what we will be doing. Oh, they're teaming up on him. Oh, rude. I'm trying to help you, man. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm shooting you. Well, in that case... Ooh. Do not approach. I would like my personal space. This is how much I'd like it. Goodbye. Oh! Boy, am I glad that I killed you before you, like, stopped my jump. This way. Caco demons. And you're getting closer, huh? This might be too much spread for this distance. Yeah, that was a dumb choice. Okay, die. Oh. Finally. So yeah, it's a lot of show to watch. But I started with the pilot yesterday. I've seen the show before. I think there are actually probably episodes I have not seen. Because when I started watching the show, I was but a little tent-sheet. I didn't really watch shows like that, I guess. I just watched it whenever it was on, you know, Nickelodeon, basically. Which means I didn't, like, have it. There weren't streaming services at the time. Back when the rocks were soft, you know? So, I think there are some episodes from Season 3 I haven't seen. And I've never really sat down to do a whole watch through, but I do like the show quite a bit. And watching the pilot, I was surprised. I kept laughing out loud, and I don't know. It's just a funny show. Even though I remember kind of everything it does, it was still getting laughs from me. I think Sokka is more relatable on this rewatch. I'm gonna try to be nicer to Aang. I remember when I was watching it and I was young, I always thought that Aang was so annoying. Like, I was like, man, I'm so glad, you know, you're gonna save the world or whatever, but like, I kind of wish you were like more mature. But this time around, I'm gonna try to be kind of a little nicer to the guy. I mean, his whole, you know, people die and stuff. He's doing his best. How come they're fighting each other, huh? I bet if I listened to that demonic voice, he might tell me, but who's got the time for that, right? Die. No, okay. Is that where we came in through? I can't tell. Maybe? I still can't tell. Oh. I want to explore, but then I might end up right where I started. He's a good kid. Yeah, that's a good way to put him. He's a good kid. I'm also interested to pay more attention to Zuko, too, because with enough distance from the anime, from the show, I've well and truly... Oh, gotta love that pop-in. Yeah, this is where I was coming from, right? Yeah, I was coming from here. Okay. With enough distance from the show, I've realized he's my favorite character. And it's probably not even close. I love characters who care a lot about revenge. And I feel like this is one of those rare stories where people kind of learn the right lesson about revenge, which is that it never really pays to just keep forwarding the hurt. And I think of all of the people in that show, I think Zuko learns, in my opinion, he learns the most, I think. I feel like Aang, his whole thing to me is like mostly just having to deal with a lot of awful things that happen to him and his friends. And then at the end, it kind of becomes a, how do I reconcile being a pacifist with the fact that you kind of have to sometimes lay down the law, you know, as a avatar. But it feels like the story kind of gave him a body. Did I just reset myself again? Oh god. Nobody pay attention to our progress in the last hour. It feels like Aang, like they kind of wrote themselves into a corner where it's like, you can't have this 13-year-old like kill a guy. But it really felt like that was his main struggle, and then they just were like, you know what? No, you don't have to kill a guy, Aang. It's fine. This lion turtle will teach you all you need to know. I think, what did Katara learn? I don't know. I don't think the Katara learned much. I think she becomes a stronger person. She learns more how to water bend, but she kind of just becomes more worldly, I guess. She just experiences a lot of stuff. I feel like Sokka actually comes into his own and becomes like an actual leader. Toph. I think she learns to open up to people. She learns to actually like others. She's low-key, like, not... I don't think she's shy, but she's like an introvert in that show, I think. Especially when they start. She's a loner. That's another good way to put it, too. So yeah, I don't know. Should be fun to replay. The cards have seemed, from a design perspective, really solid, which is always a good sign. Especially because they had this Spider-Man set like a little while back, like a month ago. Not a good set. It was not it, man. Ah! Everything is so red. Die. There we go. Nice. Hey, I'm just like, oh, do I not have enough? I want the freaking... How do I select the... I want the chainsaw. Where are you, chainsaw? Ah, I hit... Boy, is it one? Is that what it is? I guess it's one. Come here. No, I don't have enough fuel. Okay, never mind. You stay there, and I'll stay here. Sorry to even try. Oh, you got a buddy. Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh, there are a lot of you, gentlemen. Well, one at a time, huh? I'll get to you all in time. Zuko is the best, isn't he? I don't know. I feel like I relate to... Ow. At the end, it feels like he ends up somebody who's both really empathetic and also, like, understands the necessity to be firm with people, you know? I guess Aang kind of learns that lesson too, but they're almost coming at it from opposite sides where, like, Zuko has to learn to, like, alright, rage is not like a... It's a thing you will feel, but it's not always necessarily the most healthy to enact it upon other people. What is it that you truly want, my man? Uncle Iroh is so good at that. It takes being... It takes being a war criminal to learn all that. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, I gotta get Pyro on stream sometime to play Pokemon. And just get him to yap about Atlas, because he knows even more than me. He really loves that show. Die. Haha. Sup, fellas? Okay, you're dead. Whoa! Die. Wonderful. Okay. Episodes I'm most looking forward to. Like, does anyone have any episodes that, like, they like the most from that show? I really want to watch the Fire Island Players because I thought that was hilarious. I don't think I'd ever seen a parody episode before of anything. And parody episodes, I think they can be hit or miss, but I think they really landed well with that one. Oh, that does not paralyze you for long. Okay. You're handsome and all, but I'm more interested in your brother. Okay. There are so many of you guys. No. Secret Tunnel. That's a pretty solid one. It's so sweet. Here. Now I get to show off a card. Because we did get the Secret Tunnel card spoiled already. Secret Tunnel. I had this art teacher in Angel High School that would just, like, quote this all the time. But anyway, so Secret Tunnel. It is a land. Let me open it up. Oh, that's not legible. Here you go. It's a land. It's a cave. Very fitting. You've got the light lit up crystals as well. Right out of the show. Incredible flavor text quote. I forget the next couple of lines, but then it goes, Secret Tunnel! But, so, it's got this land can't be blocked. So creatures attack and stuff. This is a land. Lands can't attack. But in this set, earthbending lets you turn lands into creatures. So, on account of it being a secret tunnel, it cannot be blocked. And then it also means the second ability lets you make two creatures if they share a type, which means, you know, if they share a type, you know what that means. If they're both vampires, that must mean they're dating. then they can't be blocked because it's like the two creatures are meeting up in the secret tunnel. You see, it's quite cute. It's quite clever, and there's a lot of designs like that already. Oh, the other card that I'm happy about. So my favorite color in Magic the Gathering. There's 5 of them. There's white. There's blue. There's black. There's red, and there's green. My favorite color keeps swapping between red and black because red is the color of like emotion and creativity and destruction as well. It's kind of chaos. And black is the color of ambition, sacrifice. It's oftentimes evil, but not always. It's like willingness to give up stuff in order to get what you want. So Zuko, to me, he starts that show very red and very black because he's so angry. And he's so angry, but he can only really focus on kind of the evil stuff he's willing to do to get what he thinks he wants, which at the beginning is this, like his dad's approval, right? So I've been hoping for them to do a lot of Zuko cards to kind of show his growth, and we have seen what I think is my favorite Zuko card so far. It's Zuko Conflicted. So it's like he's got his swords from when he's the blue spirit, I think. But he's not wearing the mask. This is just, I guess some moment during that arc. And he's got both of the colors because he's still, he still hasn't figured out what it is that he wants to do, but he is still in season 2. He's not a season 1 Zuko yet or anymore. Right? I think this happens in season 2. Because it's like post. Yeah. Like they do the whole renouncing the Fire Nation after season 1. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, there's a lot of Zuko designs. That's probably my favorite so far. And I don't know. I guess I hope I open one in the pre-release. I don't intend to buy these cards physically. I have so many cards. And I like Atla, but not enough to make a deck about it or anything. And that's the one bummer, right? Like, you're going to grab Zuko, and if you go put him in your deck and you have, like, regular Magic the Gathering cards, it's like, why is Zuko here? But nonetheless, very excited about it. I love the colors. Other episodes I'm looking forward to, aside from Fire Island Players, the episode where they introduce Boomy is always fantastic. Oh, it's like a season 3 episode, but like Iroh has been in prison for forever at that point in the episode. And then he's like jacked and he breaks himself free. That episode is crazy. That's like when he goes from just like humble, helpful uncle to like an actual threat. He's like, all right, this is what people used to call me, the dragon of whatever, like the last dragon. I don't even remember what they call him. He gets jacked and he's like, I'm about to remind you why I was a war criminal. And you shan't soon forget. Okay. Let's die. Where are you? There you are. I'm looking forward to any episode with, what's her name? Azula. Oh, Azula is so cool. I feel like she's an awesome villain. Sort of inadvertently, I think she ends up being like, honestly, the real main villain of the story, if you ask me. Like, Ozai is kind of like a force, I feel like he represents evil, but he's not really a character. He doesn't show up very much in the show, and I don't think he matters as much as what he represents matters, But Azula, that is a character. That is someone who goes through an arc, and all she does is get worse. It's awesome. I was at Pyro's the other day, like a long while back, a couple months ago, and Pyro has all the comics. I started reading the comics that they have for after the first season, the first series. Oh, got flattened. And what they're doing in the comics is they're looking for Zuko's mom. And they have to break out Azula from prison in order to do so. I think that comic is so worth a read if you can find it. Azula is just doing her unhinged shit, but everybody's also trying to like. And they've already won, you know? Like they're not coming from a position of like, oh, she's a risk to the world, she's a risk to us. She's not. They're all such great vendors. They've already gone through their arcs. That's not really the trouble. But she's still like because of that, I guess a lot of that comic, they're trying to like, they're almost trying to force her to do what Zuko did at the beginning of season 3, right? Like they're trying to get her to like just come to the light side already. Like we're trying to be your friends, just meet us halfway, you know? And I don't know, I really like that. I think she's mean. And it's funny to try to make a mean, evil person do that. I don't know. It lets us see our heroes be their optimistic, nice selves. And actually, Aang and Katara are on kind of the other side, where like most of the folks are like willing to give her a chance. Aang and Katara are like, no, dude. Why are we letting her try again? Exactly. Like she was gonna kill us and everybody we love. I don't think she's changed enough. Die. Okay. Who should we try to kill first, huh? I guess we just gotta make sure that they kind of keep their distance to a degree. Ah! This would be a really good shot, but we've got like a plasma, like, tase attack, but we keep missing with it. Oh, God. No! Damn. I think this game has been harder than Eternal was, but also maybe I've just, like, fully entered Unk status. I keep thinking this about video games, or lately. I play a new video game and I'm like, is this a hard game, or am I just bad now? But you know what I bet it is, too? I have this, like, mentality about video games where I don't really care how many times it takes me to retry something. I'll just keep going. Like I don't really get all that frustrated. I don't even notice when I lose most of the time. We're just like, whatever, I'm picking it back up, let's keep going. But that's not how it goes for everybody. I think what's made me more conscious of how much I lose is being on stream and having to talk through it, you know? Because the worst part about losing, if anything, is that you lose momentum, I think. Like, you get kind of interrupted by losing. From whatever you were talking about or thinking about. And that's almost worse than, oh god. Than the actual problem of starting over. Oh, there we go. I'm probably losing about as much that I used to, you know, it's just, it's recorded and I'm watching myself and I'm talking myself through it. Here we go. It's funny too, I don't think I was playing that many video games before I started streaming. I don't know, I think I was just like focusing on cosplay, and I guess part of it too is that, oh gosh. I was focusing on cosplay and kind of other activities, other hobbies. So if anything, streaming has made me play a lot more video games than I used to. But in my personal time, I probably play very little now. Maybe 4 hours a week is my own personal time. Right now I'm playing through, what do you call it? Marvel's Midnight Suns. But I don't really set aside time to do it, you know? I just kind of play it whenever I happen to have some free time. I guess if I'm going to schedule myself to have fun by myself, I'd almost rather just, like, contribute to the stream in a way I can only do offline. Like, I've been drawing emotes. I have an emote drawn. A single one. But one day, we will have, like, 8 done. Between me doing them myself and maybe getting commissioned work. Maybe we can upgrade. Like, what do those Praetor points do, huh? Is this where I use them? Yeah. Dexterity? Okay. Is that what we were going for? Environmental resistance. Switch weapons faster. I can understand why I grabbed that, yeah. Oh, what the? I guess that was the command line. Weapon self-damage is annoying. Whatever. I'm not sure if any of these are really... that good. Sure, let's do that. Okay. I think there were other things we could do too. Yeah, here we go. That seems like a good idea. I think we'll just hold on to the rest of the upgrade points here. Oh, I really want to play Hades 2 off stream. But I'm a kind streamer, so I have not done that yet. Hades 2 has been absolute blast. I listen to a ton of the music, and I think it's the stream I look forward to most in the day, or in the week. Oh god. Oh, you know, sometimes I play Kingdom Hearts games off stream as well, since my friend Wormy and I will stream sometimes, but that's a tradition that we started way before I started streaming, so it's kind of like a, if I feel like it, we'll stream it. If not, we'll just find another time to play it. Whoa! Goodbye. Bye. Oh. How are you taking so many of these, dude? Oh god. Don't run at me like that, man. You gotta come over and glump me? Oh! I don't think I'd seen that one before. Let's... How about twice for good measure? There we go. Just ABM. Always be moving. Here, we're gonna go here. And hopefully... Oh, man. Well, we can at least shred through the Mancubi, but... I want to get those, the Hell Barons. Yeah, these guys. The Barons of Hell. Nice. Okay. That sucks. No! Okay. Whew. That was tricky. But we got there. Oh, damn, wait. Oh, here we go. We're good. Some good old-fashioned reverse speech. I can do that naturally, but I think if I were to do it, it'd probably melt your little human minds. So I probably should. Oh, neat. We're gonna get back to Mars? Oh, neat. Okay, a teleporter. Let's get out of hell. Yo, that's one of the things I like the most about the old God of War games. Which, by the way, they're not available at all on Steam. Oh, I didn't mean to exit. The God of War games aren't available at all on Steam, like the original trilogy. But anyway, every single game, there would be at least some point in the game where it's time for Kratos to go to hell. And then he ends up crawling his way back out of Hades. Okay, that last level took us so freaking long. Hopefully we can beat this one in the next 30 minutes. I got places to be. I want to watch Atlas, what I want to do. I might rope in some friends to do so. Time flies when you're having fun, though. Ooh, nice. Hell on Mars.
The Argent Tower
Holy
is
cow.
destroyed. The portal can no longer be closed from this side. The hell energy flows from a location in their world we call the Well. But you've returned. The only flesh and blood to walk between dimensions. So there may be a way.
Oh, neat.
Vega is trying to access Olivia's files. If you can get to the nearest terminal, we will provide you with information. That's all for now.
I'll say this, too, about the last level. That's probably been my favorite so far. Oh. I mean, the difficulty was fun and stuff, but also, since we were out in the open, we got to... Yoink! We got to avoid, like, the cramped feeling that the earlier levels with the UAC stuff, like the space lab stuff, are kind of doing this way. What is that over there? I don't think I can make that jump, but... Oh, it piques my curiosity. This way? Oh. Can we make this jump? Sure, yeah, we can, man. I don't care how many feet that is. Okay, whoops. Oh, we got there. Have y'all ever wanted to be on another planet? Oh. Don't mind if I do. I know that Tenchi Bro, for a while, said that that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to be the first angel on Mars. I guess he could still be, but I don't think he's as interested anymore.
Olivia has an artifact in her private lab that we've been studying for years.
Okay.
I believe you can use it to find the answers you seek. It bears your mark.
Olivia's personal laboratory is not part of the registered facilities database. Alpha-level clearance will be required to locate it. Granted.
Oh, neat.
You can access her Lazarus facility from the north sector of the Advanced Research Complex, about 80 kilometers away.
And you just want me to walk? Or what?
I'll bring the tram power online to take you there.
How many miles is that?
You will need a UAC corporate facilities clearance card to activate it. There is a security
Oh,
station
we're doing a
nearby.
tram. Neat. What's all this stuff? Overwatch computers. You know, that's something I miss about Overwatch. All of the pre-game shenanigans. Like blowing up the map and stuff. Oh, okay. It looked to me like you were summoned. Is that possible? Whoa, 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 whoa. Nah, you weren't summoned. Okay. There we go. Die? Ooh. Ah! Would you like to heal me, please? There we go. You know, maybe I'm using my grenade from the shotgun too much. If that's at all possible. I say so mostly because, like, these little dorks, they exist almost exclusively to be heal fodder for you, but I like to one-shot them because they're kind of annoying. But then you don't get the maximum heal. And... blam! These guys were a lot dorkier in the last game, I remember. But I think it's because you could shoot their little rocket propeller thingies, their jetpack, and they'd explode. It was like a weakness. Also, that's something that I'm kind of bummed about in this game. It doesn't seem to have the weaknesses that they come up with in the next game. Like, they come up with some really explicit weaknesses for most of them. Which means that, like, you're often swapping your weapon to match up with the opponent's weakness. And maybe I'm just, like, not paying attention to how they run. But, ow! Shit, what the... Okay, we gotta lock in. We got 27 minutes to finish this thing. Before I gotta go. I gotta go. Okay. Come on. Oh, did I pause? Oops. Okay. Oh yeah, right, we killed everybody. It was this level we wanted to go on to. Flat. Nice. Stop living. Oh. I kind of love stopping this guy right in his tracks. There we go. You know, part of it could also be that we don't have, like, all the weapon upgrades yet. Like, there's a lot of different, what do you call them? Like, modes that each of the weapons have. And a lot of the better weapons are unlocked from those modes. But we're not playing to, like, 100% it. Oh, you know, I've actually played this game a little off-stream. Mostly just to go find secrets. So that when we play, we have more guns. But most, only, like, replaying levels, I guess.
Those who came before you, and those with whom you serve.
Oh. Oh, right. That's what these things are. I don't want to do that right now. Okay, through here. And here. Give me that super shotgun, please. Beautiful. Let's get nuts. Oh, I think they're called pinkies? These little bastards? They're invulnerable from the front, but they're weak from the back. Yep. I wonder if they know that, because he's really strafing. Gotcha. I glory killed all common enemy types. Let's go! Ah, shit. There's a lot of them. Die real quick? Thank you. Oh, wow! That is tough. Come on, Toro, Toro! You missed me. Quit spinning around, man. What is shooting those silly little orbs? You? Well, you helped me out, man. Thanks. Okay. Ooh. A hologram? That's a weapon? What? Oh, maybe it's something I can throw, like the grenade. Touch. Oh. Oh. Should have ripped and teared.
The demon seems to have taken your key card. You will need to find it. The tram station will not be accessible without proper clearance.
What? Did I have one before? How did you take it? Or he just took it off that corpse, you mean? Let's go. Come on, big guy. Ah! Shit. Alright, well... I kind of one-track minded there, but... Damn. Goodbye. Oh, we're out of the charges? You can be out of those? Oh, nice. Goodbye. I thought I was gonna die there. Yoink. Yoink. Oh. What the? Oh, he just fell over. Come on, man. Get with it. Every shot a miss. Fantastic. Oh, what the? Die. Maybe is part of the problem, like, I'm supposed to be kind of like... Am I supposed to be chainsawing more often? And I just don't realize that? Is one the chainsaw? Yeah, it looks like it is. We're gonna try chainsawing more often because maybe I'm missing that. But I could have sworn that, like, you don't get your gasoline back except for like one or something. So it's kind of hard to use that very often. There we go. If I do this, oh god, no! And I fell again. I'm not intimidated. Thanks for banning the bot. It looks like the Stream Elements was able to catch the message, but I appreciate you grabbing the bot. Give them a painful end. Give him the sad eye. Sisters. Okay, not this way. This way? Yeah. I might eat some snacks later, too. Kind of a hungry Tenchi. Oh, I made fried rice the other day for the first time in a long time. So I might do that. I found one of those, like... It's one of those, like, seasoning mixes that, like, they're really useful, I guess, if you don't have a lot of seasonings, but most of the time it's normally just better to, you know... Oh, God. Oh, those are my arms. You know, the seasoning mixes were like, if you have like a stocked seasoning like drawer or whatever, you don't really need to use them. But I like to grab them because sometimes I don't know. They have different stuff than I would think to put in meals. And I like to use them as inspiration. It's almost like a recipe that you can buy off of the shelf. So I got one of those for fried rice, mixed it in with some soy sauce. I was pleasantly surprised how good it was. And I love making fried rice. Just put some eggs. I think it was pretty much just eggs, soy sauce, and rice. I don't think I put anything else in it. But it turned out fantastic. Somebody's over on my left side, and I don't remember who it is. Oh, it's the Kako demon that clowned me last time. Just sit right there for your close-up, my man. Oh, oh, oh. Gotcha. Cool. How are you not dead, dude? You too? Ouch. Oh. That's not a dark hole. Okay. Oh, now I'm all hungry thinking about fried rice. Whoa. Ah, yeah, they're super weak on their underside. No! The rocket launcher has such a large radius. Maybe it's worth investing in that, like, anti-self-damage thing. I keep blowing myself to smithereens. Okay. Let me give you a hand. Like, I could probably shut the... Whoops. Like these guys? Yeah, look at how much ammo they give you. Isn't that crazy? Oh. Man, you're just taking the full front of... The full brunt of that, huh? Okay. So, okay, yeah. You can run out of ammo. I think in the next game... Or run out of gasoline, I mean. In the next game, there's like maybe an upgrade or something you can get, so... You don't... You can run out of ammo, so you end up being unable to... Or gasoline. So you end up being unable to insta-kill just any demon. But... Oh, whoops, what the... What happened there? What the... Okay. But you can still regenerate, like, one little gasoline particle or whatever. Which means that you're able to, like, insta-kill the little guys, at least. Okay. Okay, die. Do I have a sniper rifle attachment for this? Oh no, it's micro rockets, that's what it was. Not needed. Okay, well, we got there. One measly upgrade point.
Exploration into the exclusion zones outside the base is prohibited.
Demonic breach detected.
Oh, one of them gore or whatever. Oh, what the? No, give me a second here, my man. I'm just gonna step out of the way. I gotta blow this thing up. Whoa. Oh, this guy's the worst. He does so much damage. Whoa! No! My body! I need that! Ow, my little green body. He opened me up like a Sprite can and took out all my innards like a delicious, delicious Sprite can.
Unauthorized exploration into the exclusion
Oh, hey.
zones outside the base
Was I supposed to miss you?
Demonic breach detected.
Ow. Bodies are temporary. Heaven is eternal. I still need it to kill all these demons. I'm allergic to demons. I'd be sneezing the whole time. Oh, beautiful. I'm glad you're dead. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Okay. You can jump? Oh, he's got hops. What is this? A mega health. Neat. Would you ever want the ability to possess somebody? I feel like that would be a fun ability, but also kind of a messed up one, wouldn't it? Overriding somebody's free will? Oh, come on, dude. Oh, there are a lot of you buggers. Good thing we killed 2 of you. Ooh. Okay. No, that's not what I want. Where did he end up? What a normal thing to say. I feel like that's always been one of the cool things about Ghosts, though, right? Surely you must have watched Danny Phantom. Half the time he's in other people's bodies. Although I guess as a teenager you're like you're not really concerned with the ethics of other people's bodily autonomy. You're like, whatever, I gotta... What is happening? Is that a Baron of Hell somewhere? Oh yeah, okay. Hey pal. Stop throwing that shit, man. Yeah, get zapped, get zapped. Haha. Is that necessary? Okay. And he was a cool guy, Danny Phantom. I feel like there was a point in time where every dude wanted to be just like him. He was like so generically cool. Like there wasn't any particular thing he did that made him cool, I guess aside from being a ghost. And having a rap intro. Yo, Danny Phantom, he was just 14. His parents designed a very strange machine. Oh, you know, I probably could have done this on that last guy, couldn't I? The one we spent forever trying to kill. There it is. Oh, whoops. Come on. I feel like that would be a show that probably doesn't hold up if I were to go to rewatch it. I guess I just assume. Some gasoline. Whoa. Armor. No, stop doing that. I don't really know what I would get up to or what situations I would be in where I need to possess anyone anyway. I guess it's like, what's the difference between being able to possess somebody like a ghost and like the powers that that evil guy Lelouch has from Code Geass? Like, is it really that different? And I feel like if you're comparing yourself to Lelouch, like you've already kind of gone over the wayside. You know, I guess that remains to be seen, though. I haven't actually seen the more than like the first 3 episodes of that anime. Ammunition. Wow, I actually really could have used that. That's awesome. Okay. Make that jump. Well, now what? This way. Okay. Everything is so red in this game. You know what? At least it's not harsh on the eyes, like blue light is. Sit down. Stop coming at me. Good boy. Die. I broke your little thing. Oh, there was such an awesome twist in Pacific Rim, by the way. Oh, okay. I was a little stuck. Thank you for getting me out of it. There's like this massive twist. I don't know. Is spoilers for Pacific Rim, I guess? Is there anyone in chat who doesn't want spoilers about this game? Or movie, I mean? I'll give you like 5 minutes while I vamp. But it's like a well-written movie where no, I didn't pay attention. I was too busy thinking about robots and kaiju. I've never seen like a proper kaiju movie aside from that one. Here we go. Okay, everyone's holding their peace. Great. Okay, so there's this crazy twist in oh, we have a ton of points to spend. We got this crazy twist at the end of Pacific Rim, where it turns out that all of the aliens, they're basically like the kaiju are basically mechs from another world. And they're all fleshy, and I don't know. It was rad to find that out. What? I mean, I think I'm using this one like very often. Yeah, Skullcracker, sure. Why not? Okay, done. Ooh, is there something here? No? Okay. Oh, here. Here we go. What's up, dorks? Alright. Get out of the way so me and your tougher friends can fight. Like this guy. Whoa! Oh, there's two of you now. Goodbye. Is this the tram I'm supposed to be going on to? Maybe? That's too early, right? Like, there's probably just like half the level left. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Ha! Gotcha. I feel like these Caco demons are the ones that I'm like most annoyed by right now. They just do like an unreal amount of damage. Way too fast. What the? Oh god. No, 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 no. I need HP and I need it yesterday. You stay put. And die. Perfect. Okay, well. Ugh. Oh, cool. No, I was hoping I'd get more demons. I love them. Who else? I see you over there. Ah! No, 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 no. Sit. Ah. Okay, okay. Just... Yes. You're still here, dude? Anyone else? No. Wonderful. Oh. Ah, here's the Pinky. I guess he just finally died. What caused you to die, exactly? Mac and cheese.
You cannot send a team in to retrieve it.
I am the head of this corporation. All your work and discoveries here belong to me. He
Okay.
was mine before you even found him.
Are they talking about me?
Access granted.
Cool. Whoa. Where to now? Ah, yes, the store we couldn't enter before.
Access granted.
Come on. Ooh. Are we gonna get like a cool boss fight at the end of this? Oh. Ah, no, I'm stuck on the geometry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you a new guy? You like a super version of the little jerks? Yeah, you guys have a new color palette. Yeah. Oh, it's the tram.
UAC tram line ready for departure. Please be seated. The tram is now ready to depart.
Yay!
The UAC's Advanced Research Complex will be our final destination.
I applied myself, we locked in, and we finished it before the end of the stream. Woo! Awesome. Let's save, and then let's go find somebody to raid into, huh? Oh, I'm a hungry angel. I want some food. Let's see. Lately, I've been trying to raid into people who are new and don't seem to have a lot of viewers. Like, as opposed to folks that I already follow and I already watch, or they already, I don't know. I like raiding into folks that don't have many people watching them, you know? Because it just feels so special to suddenly get like 6 people. I don't know. Let's see. You want to see more Doom? Or maybe there's this little, ooh, spooky. Yeah, let's raid into this PNG tuber named Pinky, on account of the name being the same from the critter that we were just obliterating. Pinky's hunting ghosts for like a spooky kind of Halloween stream. Let's go raid into him. Say hey. Alrighty, folks. Thank you so much for joining me on this little excursion. I hope you all have a good rest of your morning, evening, whatever it may be. Make sure to make the most of your time, because heaven waits for you. Bye-bye. See ya. Say hello to Pinky for me.